welcome back to Macaro Siding, my N-scale layout. My name's Dave, and we're going to talk about dumping trucks today. The mill here in Espanola has a rig that a truck sits on, and then it elevates, and all of the wood chips come out of the back of the trailer that's hauling them. So I have 3D printed and built and primed part of this. I'm going to just turn it sideways here like this, and I'm going to switch over. So you can see it here like this. What I'm going to do today is install the pistons that raise it up, and they go in here like this. So I'm going to super glue those in place. And I'm going to put on a railing on the edge here like this. Now I've chosen to use etched, I think it's stainless. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So it comes in a sheet like this, and this is for detailing, actually for detailing Gundams and stuff like that. But it is in the right scale to be N scale. I had originally 3D printed railings, and the difference between the 3D printed railings and the etched brass is that, let me see if I got a piece of paper here that we can stick behind this so you can see it. There we go. So you can see how thick the railing is when it's 3D printed, and then we're getting down pretty much to the limitations of my FDM printer. I haven't tried to print them on the resin printer yet. I might attempt to do that. There's another place where I need to put a railing. I might just attempt to do that on the resin printer. But the etched brass ones are substantially finer and more to scale than the 3D printed ones, and I wanted to keep them pretty well to scale, and not have them overpower the little model here. So inside of here, I've got some transformers, some pumps, another transformer here. I've got some cable, tubing and cables and stuff. And the first thing we're going to do is put these in place. Now this is K&S brass, and you can buy them in all sorts of different sizes and thicknesses. What I did was I actually had to go to the hobby store, and believe it, it's a 6-hour drive away. So it was a fairly expensive little pickup of materials. So this is brass, and they sell them in sizes that telescope into each other perfectly. And so this is 3 pieces of brass. The bottom section here is where the main piston is. The next section is here, and then the next section is here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these in place right now. Now I've got my super glue out here. I'm just going to pour a little bit of super glue. Oh, that's not a little bit, David. That's a lot of it. But it'll do, because we're going to be using it in several different places. So I'm going to take the super glue, and I'm going to coat the bottom of this in super glue, and I'm going to put a dab of super glue on the tip here. And now I'm going to go in here and there's a line right here on the inside. And I'm going to put that there like that. Now I'm going to grab the other one. And again, super glue the bottom and up the sides a bit here. And then more glue at the top, a big little dab of glue at the top. And now I'm going to take this and put it in here. And we're just going to let that set up. So that's the first set, first bit of this done. Like I say, this whole thing was 3D printed on my FDM printer. I didn't have a resin printer at the time that I was doing this, and I still was able to draw all of the stuff in Fusion 360 and then export it as STLs and then print it on my first FDM printer, which I had back then, which was a snap maker. It's a tiny little thing. It's only got maybe a 7-8 inch bed on it, so it required this being all cut down into different pieces for it to work. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to attempt to put this railing on. Now, the only problem I have is with etched brass. It's really easy to bend this and misshape this. You have to be very careful. And because it's so fine, you've got to be careful with your super glue application, because you could easily fill in parts of the railing with the glue. So we got glue on there now. And how am I going to do this? All right, I'm going to do it this way. And okay, we're going to do it a different way. I'm going to put a strip of super glue down here. And I'll pick this up. And put it down on the super glue. Now I'm going to let that dry. It's not all the way glued down. And we'll let that dry for a second. I need to get it solid on there. I think I'm going to have to run and get my activator. So just give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, back here. Sorry about that, folks. Let's get this into the glue here, down here, and I'll put some glue up here. Down. Like I say, this is Okay, so we have the first side done. I'll just grab that black piece of paper again. First side is done on this. Now, like I said, this is finicky work. And I'm sure that somebody has already figured out a better way of doing this than the way I'm doing it. But okay, I got this. Turn it. Oh, easy. All right. Now I'll take a little bit more super glue and put it right here. And the last little bit of super glue up at the top here. Oh, easy. Come on. Oh, I guess I didn't put enough glue. It's being stubborn. Like I said, this is finicky work. Again, this is the joys of end skill. Big fingers, small items. There we go. So now we have the safety rails in place, both sides. Now I could, and I could put another piece here and another piece here, but I'm not going to. So we have the dumper pretty well built. Still trying to decide whether I want to put some lighting on this thing. Now, these are the trucks for hauling wood chips. And so what's going to happen is this one is going to sit right there, like that on there. So we're going to again grab some glue Now this should be a little easier. A couple of dabs on the bottom of the wheels. There we go. Yeah, we'll just and there we have it. One truck dumper. Now, way back when, and this is a long time ago, I went to Shapeways and asked if searched and searched and searched for wood chip trailers, and I couldn't find any. And because I wanted this kind of trailer, a trailer that is a puppin truck. So we have this as the trailer, and I couldn't find any. And it's got to be, you know, it might be 10 years. Could easily be 10 years, or maybe not. Maybe just 6. Anyway, I couldn't find them. And so I went online to Shapeways, and I found a guy who was modeling trucks and stuff. And he offered to design wood chip trailers for me. And what this entailed was I literally had to go, there was a parking lot off the highway where we lived before we lived in this house. And they used to, the drivers of these trucks used to stop and leave their trailers there and take their rigs and go back to wherever and then come back and pick up these trailers again. So what I did one day, and I'm sure if somebody had been watching me, they'd have been wondering, what the hell is this guy doing? I went with a tape measure and a camera, and I started to measure both of the pup and the truck bits, and I sent them off to this guy, sent all the dimensions off to this guy, and he modeled these for me. Now, it wasn't cheap. I can't remember how much it was. I think they're still available. I'm going to have to go and hunt once I'm finished this, and maybe I can post a link to this guy's Etsy, Shapeways store. So anyway, he did these for me, and they came with no tires, so I had to go out and buy, also from Shapeways, tires for the vehicles, and they come on a, they sort of come on a sprue, so that you get in this set of tires, you get a set with two wheels together, and a set with one wheel. And so what you do is, on these trailers, you're going to put in doubles on the back, and doubles here, and this is actually three wheels here on this one. Like I say, I went and measured, and somewhere I think I still have the drawings that I did. I think I sent him the first batch, and he came back and asked for more measurements and some better photographs, and I sent them to him. Anyway, so these are going to sit on the layout. These ones with the puppin truck are going to sit on the layout. I'll switch back there so you can see the darn thing. Let me see if I can get in. I got to be careful. I got cables all over the place here. There, that's a better picture of the truck. So I'm just gonna shift it a little bit there. So you can see that's what they look like. And I have I think I have 2 already built like this, and I've got 2 more. So there's going to be spread out on the highways on the layout coming in and out of the paper mill. I also have a couple of just ones like the one on the like the one here on the dumper thing, and I think it's coming along nicely. So we're going to switch back here. So this will just sit down in the layout. It's flush with the layout. Like this top surface of it is flush on the layout. So the phone comes right up against this. Yeah. So I want to thank you for watching today. It wasn't all that informative, I don't think, but you're seeing progress from what I'm doing on the layout. I'm probably going to do to build the office building for the Dontar plant. I've spent a couple of hours doing the drawings and then drawing it up in Lightburn to use the laser to cut it. So that's what we're going to do there. We're going to be using the laser to cut it. So thank you for watching. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and remember, it's your railroad and you can do it any way you want.